Well, after a controversial delay, a legislative panel has now approved Governor LePage's latest appointment to the state's Public Utilities Commission. Meanwhile, the governor is fighting back against the notion that his administration tries to influence PUC decisions. WMTW News 8 political reporter Paul Merrill has that story.
Both the governor and the PUC chairman deny that the administration micromanages what the commission does, but an email from an outgoing commissioner indicates otherwise. The Associated Press obtained a copy of the February email from then outgoing PUC Commissioner David Littell. He was appointed by Governor Baldacci. Regarding a PUC move to reconsider wind contracts, Littell wrote, "The commission is a quasi-judicial body, not a political arm of the governor. I can see no reason why companies dealing with this commission will trust that their proposals will be considered on the merits. This is going to further hurt Maine's standing with the commercial community."
Wow. He's never heard me say a word.
Governor LePage seemed surprised by the news today. This is not the first time his opponents have accused him of working behind the scenes to scuttle wind power deals.
I do not micromanage my people. I give them what I expect and I move on. I am not a corrupt guy. I do not go to the PUC. I don't go anywhere. I ask them to do a job. If they don't do it well, I change them. PUC I can't change. It's beyond my responsibility.
That is a very significant.
PUC Chairman Mark Vanoy says he routinely updates lawmakers on commission business, but Vanoy says those communications are appropriate and limited.
The governor doesn't influence the decisions of the commission, nor do I share any open docket information with the governor.
The governor is lumping the now former commissioner in with Democratic leaders.
The problem with Littell, the problem with Alfond, the problem with Eves, the problem with Rotundo and Hill is they think that everybody's as corrupt as they are.
Democratic Assistant Senate Minority Leader Don Hill.
I'm really sorry to hear that he's talking about people that way. I don't think we're saying he's corrupt, and we're doing our job. And if he considers that to be corrupt, then I would say he really doesn't have a good understanding about how government works and the different branches.
Littell offered us this response today. "I am disappointed to see a personal attack rather than an explanation for why the governor is meeting with members of the commission. I do not think the personal attack merits a response. I have gone out of my way to be respectful of the governor and will continue to do so." Littell's last day at the PUC was May 29th. I'm Paul Merrill, WMTW News 8.